here in Detroit with the MAC Football Media Day. When we first got here, the preseason polls were hot off the press and had Toledo taking it all. But Sean, that's not too much of a surprise.
No, Toledo's one of those teams that are always near the top of the MAC standings, but other teams like Bowling Green and then also Western Michigan, Ohio, Akron, they know that this league is really up for grabs just about every year.
I'm an old school guy.
Yeah.
Right? We should not have been rated. Whatever these people say, there's no reason why we should be ranked ahead of Northern Illinois by a point. Or that doesn't mean anything.
It's just a MAC. Anybody can win the game any given day. So that's why we play them.
You got to play really good football to win, and you can't just because you played good last week and they didn't. Not probably going to happen the next week.
So the MAC is one of the most competitive leagues in the country, but it also has a reputation as one of the most fun leagues, and we can definitely see why that is here at MAC Media Day.
Yeah, that's right, Sean. We saw some guys with some crazy haircuts, flashy jackets, and some of the guys are even excited about some of the new uniforms that they'll be repping this fall.
There's always the swag factor of, you got to look good and feel good to play good. So
I was going to do broccoli, bald. And I went to the barbershop. He was like, man, why don't you let me jazz it up for you? Put 36 on your head right here and 36 right here. I said, man, go ahead, man, go for it.
Now, aside from all the fun and games, we also sat down and talked football. We talked to Miami head coach Chuck Martin, who said this is a quarterbacks league, and that's especially true this year.
Get programs that have been really good and then not as good, then good again, and you can almost look at their quarterback play. And it's a heavy coach league. It's a heavy quarterback-driven league, like all leagues are. But I just think there's been a lot of great quarterbacks in MAC.
But there's still some quarterback controversies at some schools, including Ohio.
Yeah, that's right. Darius Vick and J.D. Sprague both started games last year for the Bobcats, and they're neck and neck again going into this year. But Frank Solich did say that Darius Vick might have a slight edge going into the season, but after a very long pause.
It's so close. It's so close that either one of them can become the guy, and it's really going to be who's consistent. Not just consistent in practice, but who's consistent in games.
Now that all the talking's been done, it's back to the football grind.
Yeah, the season starts September 3rd, and we'll have all of your Ohio football coverage here at the Bobcat Sports Showcase. Check us out at woub.org. And for Nathan Wiseman, I'm Sean Neidig.